Hello, this is Ariella Carmel, and I'm at Calcalist's e-commerce events in Tel Aviv. I'm joined by Tomer Cohen, the CEO of BuyMe. Thank you for joining me, Tomer.
Thank you for having me.
So can you start off by telling me a bit about BuyMe?
Sure. BuyMe is Israel's leading digital gift card platform. Basically, we invented the industry here in Israel about 10 years ago. We operate in two main sectors. One is our B2C platform, basically our app and website where people can buy gifts to one another. And on the other hand, we have a system, a software that we give companies the ability to send gifts to their employees. They basically manage their welfare budget using our platform.
Interesting. And what separates BuyMe from competitors within the market? What differentiates you?
I think three main things. First is our technology. Our technology, both in the B2B sector and B2C sector, is far more advanced. We are the only B2C company that deals with gift cards that has a very sophisticated app where you can actually keep all your gifts in one place and make sure they don't go to waste. We have more than 900,000 Israelis with our app using it to get gifts, buy gifts, and enjoy their presents. So that's, I think, one end. The other end is our brand. We understand that in the gifting industry, it is very important that people will feel positive thoughts about the gift that they are receiving. So we invest a lot of effort in the field of branding. So that's the second part. And I think the third main part is our service. When you deal with gifts, you have to make sure that the experience, even if there are issues that are problematic, you need to make sure that every conversation, every interaction will end up with a smile. We have that written in our company, so we make sure that the service we provide to our users is top-notch.
Interesting. Now, have you noticed a change in terms of the interest of consumers in shopping online versus shopping in store directly?
It's a great question, thank you. Actually, just last week, we finished a very big survey, a research that we did with more than 10,000 Israelis. And what we've discovered is that Israelis, 88% of Israelis will rather buy a gift to someone else using a digital platform, e-commerce. I think it's an amazing outcome of the survey. And the reason is that they don't want to waste time going to the mall in order to buy a gift. They would rather do it from their home, and when they go to the mall, they want to invest their time in themselves and not waste it in trying to find the right gift for the right solution. And I think what we can learn, and any e-commerce company in Israel and in the world should learn, is that gifting should be part of your business strategy. It has the ability to enhance your income by 3 to 7%. For an e-commerce company, that's pretty big.
Yeah, I would say so. Now, would you say that there are any major trends that you're noticing within the e-commerce sector at this point in time?
I think the main thing is that technology is becoming more and more available, and that creates an opportunity for all e-commerce companies to create different messages and even different products to different audiences. So, for example, in BuyMe, we have two audiences who are increasing the most in the last 3 years. The first part is the young, let's call it Gen Z, so 18 to 25, give or take, by providing them with the right brand that really they feel something, they feel comfortable buying. By doing that in the last 2 years, we've managed to grow that audience in 300% over the course of 2 years alone. So that's one part. The other part is older people, let's call it 65 and above, where after the COVID, after the year we had with COVID, the acceleration of digital became so natural to them. So that audience grew in I would say 200%. And I think today, with the major trend I see, is that technology enables us to both talk to them in the way that they want to be talked to and give them the product that they feel comfortable about. So one brand, different audiences.
Now, shifting gears a bit, can you tell me a bit about how you think the global economic situation has impacted the sector, and as a company specifically, how have you navigated that?
So I'll answer it in general. So I think e-commerce in general, like any other sector, is hurting because of the economic crisis, definitely. However, in the gifting industry, we see almost zero impact from the economic crisis. And I think the reason is that from one end, gifting is not a major economic part of the outcome of any household. So it doesn't really give you much if you save a gift or make a gift a bit cheaper. So that's one end. And on the other hand, the negative impact of not giving someone a gift when he has a birthday or giving him or providing him with like a cheaper gift, a lower cost gift, the negative impact can be very meaningful. So those two trends together create a situation where the gifting industry is, I wouldn't say immune, but very not sensitive to the economic crisis, which is on our hand pretty good.
So as a company, you haven't really felt the impact of that or had to navigate it in any new way?
So we feel it, I think, in the messages that we need to provide with our users. It might be a bit harder to get people to, at the end, purchase the gift. So they postpone the gift. They do it really last minute to make sure they're okay financially. So we see that. But at the end, 6 months into 2023, we see almost zero impact on that end.
Wow. And so moving forward, are there any specific areas that you're focusing on in terms of innovation, expansion right now?
I don't want to say AI, but I'll say AI. I think in our field, the ability to have a machine help you decide which gift is ideal for the person you want to give the gift to, that would be a dream come true for us in BuyMe, and this is something we are definitely starting to work on.
Interesting. Well, on that note, we're going to close the conversation, but thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.